Hello grade 8, how are you? I am Manish from Northern Hill Publication and today we are going to do the 8th chapter of our computer book, and that is about Visual Basic 2010 Express. Okay, this is a new topic, this is a new language, Visual Basic. Okay, this language see, Microsoft started its first language, wrote its first language, that was BASIC. Okay. After the BASIC language, and Microsoft saw that there are some problems and the users are facing those problems. Like the BASIC language is very text specific. Like we have to write all the codes only in text. Okay, all the codes are in text. There was no visuals. Okay, there was no icons. Like in MS Word and PowerPoint, when we work on these softwares, we can see so many icons. Okay, for everything there is an icon. For font also there is an icon. For going back, do, undo, okay, redo, there is an icon for everything. Like suppose you in MS Excel you want to add in the numbers, you have got icon of sum, just click on the icon and it is done. But in BASIC these things were not there, no icons were used. Okay, so Microsoft developed a new language in 1991, and this language is called Visual Basic. Visual means that basic language, that language in which you can see the visuals. Okay, and the screen of this language was called GUI. GUI, graphical user interface. It was graphical. It was not only text. It was graphical. Everything had icons. So it was very easy for the user to write programs using this language, because this language was very graphical. It had so many icons. Okay, symbols, icons, all these things were used in this language. And it was very easy to develop programs in this language, Visual Basic. Okay, see, the upper grade of Visual Basic is called Visual Studio. Okay, Visual Studio, but Visual Basic 2010 Express Edition, we are going to do the Express Edition because it is very good for the beginners. Okay, it is very good for the beginners. The interface is also very easy to understand and very convenient. If you have to learn Visual Studio or Visual Basic, you have to start it from the Visual Studio, Visual Basic Express. That is why we are using Visual Basic 2010 Express, and you can learn writing the codes, and it is very easy and very interesting to learn this language. Okay, because it is all graphical. That is why it is very easy. And the most best thing of this language is that it is freely available. You just need to download it from Google. Okay, you just need to download this application. It is an application. And you can writing your codes and making your programs in this. Okay, so to download Visual Basic in your computer, this is you have to type in the Google you have to type https colon to / and then you have to write S3 S3 dot Amazon AWS dot com. You can download it from any other site also, but now we are downloading it from amazonaws.com. Okay, and this is the complete address. We'll have to write cs public and forward slash setup. This address is given in your book also, so you need not copy it. VBE should be in capital. EXPRESS VB Express dot exe, executable file we will download. See, as soon as we typed this, the executable file is being downloaded here. One download is in progress. Okay, it will just need 1 minute to download this file, and once the file is downloaded, you can just open the file and it will guide you to download this Visual Basic 2010 Express in your computer. Okay, and after downloading it in your computer, you can start you can open it and start working on it. So it is so easy. You don't need to purchase any software or anything. You just need to download this free software. So see, it has been downloaded. How much time did it take? Not more than 1 minute. So Visual Basic Express.exe. Exe means the executable file of Visual Basic Express. As soon as you will click on that, the executable file that is downloaded, you will get this message that whether you want to make changes in your computer, just click on yes. Just click on yes and it will start getting downloaded. See, it is installing Visual Basic 2010 Express. It will get installed into your computer. It is getting installed automatically, but see, actually this application is already installed in my computer. That is why it is written all optional products are already installed on the machine. Okay, in my computer it is installed. That is why I am not running it completely. Otherwise you just need to put press the next and next, and it will till the time a finish button comes, and when it is finished, the application will get downloaded into your computer, installed into your computer. This is the installation software. Okay, but I will cancel it here. Do you sure you want to cancel the setup? Yes, I will cancel it here because this is already installed in my computer, so I don't need to install it once more. Okay, so what should I do now? When it is installed in your system also, just click on the type here to search bar, and in Windows 10 and Windows 7 people can click on this start button, and you will also get your search bar, and you click on that search bar. Just click VB, just click VB Express, yeah, or write it completely Visual Basic. See, it has come. Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express, it has come. You just need to open it and see the Visual Basic opening window is here. See, it is so easy. You just downloaded it and you opened it. And do one thing that I will suggest, that once it is opened, this is the icon of Visual Basic. Just right click and pin this to your taskbar, so that the next time if you open it, it will be very easy for you. Okay, it will be easy for you to open it next time. So I have pinned my Visual Basic application to my taskbar, and this is the opening window that you get. Okay, this is the opening window that you get, and you start all your programming from this window. Okay, this is the opening window of Visual Basic, and you start all your programming from this window. See, there are so many things that are given on this window. Okay, you just need to see it. There is a button. This button is called new project button. Okay, new project button, and as the name suggests, if you click on the new project icon, the button, this is icon also and name written also. So we have icons here. Visual Basic, it is visuals. Okay, so new project, when we create a new project, we click on here, and if we want to open some old project, we click here, old project, open project. Okay, and if we want to open any recent projects, yes, I have made so many different Visual Basic projects recently, last week. So I have all these in my recent projects. So if I click on any of them, it will open. But for now, I want to make a new project, and let us see how a project is made in Visual Basic. A project in other languages, we just need to write so many codes, but here it is a project. We have got so many icons, and it is very visual projects that we make, and very practical projects. You will see it. Okay, so let's start making a new project using our Visual Basic 2010 Express. So are you guys ready? Okay, let's click on the new project written here. Okay, so when we click on the new project, we get this window. We get this new project window, and in this window we have to click on the first topic, Windows Form Applications. Okay, we just need to click on the window form application, and then click on this OK button. As soon as I clicked on this OK button, I get a new, this is the IDE, this is the interface of Visual Basic. This interface is very visual. This is not very boring. It has so many icons. See, all the tools have icons, and there are so many things we will see. It is very fun, and it is very much interesting. So this is the first application that we are going to make, and as you can see in the title bar, the top one is the title bar. Always in every application that we see, the topmost part is called the title bar, and here we get the title of our project, and the name of the application is Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. And what is the name of the application now? Window Application 1. Application 1 is the name of this project. Okay, this project has got a name Application 1. So let us start our application 1, start making our application 1. So on the, just see the ID. Let us first see the ID first. This interface. Let us first see this interface. This GUI, graphical user interface. This is graphical interface. So this is the title bar of the interface, and this is the menu bar. This is the file menu. So many options in the file menu. New project, open file, save the form, save form as, exit the Visual Basic. You can exit the Visual Basic from here. Recent files, recent projects, all these things are there in the file menu. Okay, then we have the edit menu, cut, copy, paste, undo, redo, everything is there in the edit menu. The view menu have everything. Suppose you don't see your toolbox. This is the toolbox. Okay, this is the toolbox. Okay, so many tools are, we will see what these tools are used for, but this is the toolbox. Suppose You open your IDE, but the toolbox is not here. So what will you do? Go to the view menu and click on the toolbar, click on the toolbox, click on the toolbox. It will be visible if it is not there. Okay, other windows also, if you want to make visible, you can see it from here. The full screen is here and the solution explorer is here. This is the solution explorer. If you, this window is the solution explorer window. Can you see this window? The solution explorer window. Okay, well, let's first tell me this, these menu bars. So the view menu we have got, you can open all these windows from the view menu. You can view it, or you can, uh, if it is not visible, you can make it visible or invisible from this view. And the projects, build, debug. Debug means you will have to run your program. This is the start debugging button, start debugging. And suppose you have made your project and you want to run it. So to run your project, you have to click on this start debugging option. Okay, this start debugging option will open your project, will run your project. You can use your button F5, or you can use this to click on this, it will start. Okay, the data, the format tools. Okay, make alignment, make the same size, horizontal spacing, vertical spacing, center, inform, order, lock controls. All these are the formatting tools. Okay, formatting tools are in the format menu. Then these tools, yeah, it has some tools. Then the windows and the help button is also, the help menu is also there. You can, if you want to know something more about the Visual Basic, you can, if you don't know anything, that you can use this help menu to get your, okay, to get your query resolved. Okay, and below the menu bar, this is the toolbar. This is the toolbar. So many tools you can see here. So many tools you can see here. All these tools are also given in your book. All these tools are also given in your book, page number 94. You can see this. This is about the new project. To start a new project, this icon you can click to start a new project. This icon you can use to open a file. This icon you can use to add more item to this toolbar. This is to save. This is to save as or save all. Okay. These are for the project. Save a project, save all, open a file, new project. These first group of icons are for your projects. The second group of icons, this is the cut, copy, paste. Okay, these are the editing tools here. And this is the find. If you want to find something, this is can be used. This is undo. This is the redo. Okay, this is redo. This is navigate backward, navigate forward. This is the start debugging. We saw it in the debug menu, start debugging. The same is given here also in a button form. So it is icon. That's why it is called GUI, the graphical user interface, because everything is given on the toolbar very graphically. So this is about debugging. When you write a program, just click on this to run your program. This you can break your program, and this you can stop debugging. When you find some error in your program, you can stop debugging and try to rectify that error. Okay. Rest of the thing, this is the solution explorer and properties window, object browser, toolbox, extension manager, error list, and immediate window. So this is the toolbox. This is the toolbox, and here we have all the tools. In this toolbox we have all the tools like the pointer tool, the button tool. The button tool is used to give any button to your application. This is the checkbox tool, checklist box, combo box, date timer, label. Label you are going to use so many times now. Link label, list box. These are the different controls given in your toolbox. Okay, these are the common controls. Then we have the container, then we have the menus and toolbars. So many things given in the toolbar. Okay, so many things given in the toolbar, and toolbar is these controls you will need to make your application. These controls you will need to make your application. Okay, and this is called the form. This is called the form. You design a form, and you can also change the size of the form. You can also change the size of your form just by dragging it from here. Okay, and here is the solution explorer. In the solution explorer, you can see the projects that you are working on. Like we are working right now on the window application 1, and the name of the project is my project till now, because this is the default name, we have not changed it yet, and the form name is form 1. This is form 1. Can you see that it is written over here, form 1? So this is, and one thing, properties. This is going to be a very helpful thing in your entire making the applications. Okay, this property window, this is a property window. This is a solution explorer window we have seen. This is the property window. You can change the property of these form and controls. Like, see, suppose this is a form. This is a form. We click on the form, and just we click on the form, and the properties will start showing me the properties of this form that we can change. Suppose the text, the name right now is form 1. We can change it. We can change it. Suppose we wanted to write, display. Display. Okay. Write display. Click any out of the property box. See, the name from the form 1, the name has changed to display. The text on the form has changed to display. We can do it from here. We cannot change it by clicking here. We have to do it from the property window. Property window helps us to change the property of this, change the appearance of this form. Okay, from the property window, we can change everything, change the appearance of the form. Okay, any other thing that we would like to change? Suppose you want to change the color. Okay, suppose you want to change the font. Change the font, change the color, for color. Okay, change the font. Font we are not writing it right now, but if you want to change the font, you can make it change. You can use any of the font given here. Okay, you can use any of the font given here. You can make it bold. If we had made it bold, and size 16, suppose we have made it size 16, no, size 22, and okay. So anything that we will write here, the size will change. So change the fore color. Change the fore color of the text. Any color we can select it from here. Suppose this color we can select. Okay. Now the background, the back color, this. Wait a minute. Why have we made it so big? Actually, we did it something. Okay. So it should be this much only. Okay, suppose we want to change the color of this form. Okay, the background color, and the back color, this is the option of back color in the property. Any other color thing is there? The name, okay, the name I will tell you, the name, the color, back color. The back color is, suppose, just click on the back color and see here. Here we have got all the colors that we can give to our form. Suppose I give this color, any other color? Okay, yellowish. Suppose I give this color, and the form color changes to this. Okay, the form color changes to this. So these are the different properties. You can just check it from this property box. Suppose the name, we can change the name also from the form 1 to form 1 to display. This name will be displayed in the codes. The code that we will write, the codes that we will write in a program, this form 1 will be written as display in the codes. This name signifies that. Okay, the text here also we have given display, but this is about this text which is written display, this text. But the name that we have given, the name will be about this name. Where is the this name will be about the form in that we will see in the code window. There is a code window, we will see. No, don't worry. Okay, so we have made some changes in our form from the property window. Now let's make a program. Okay, let's make a program. See here in VB, in Visual Basic, the program is something different thing. Suppose we want to make an application, we want to make a screen where there is a button given, button, where there is a button given, and that button, when we click, we get a message. Just see it, how it is done. Suppose this is the button control. This is the button control. Just press it 2 times. You will get a button here. Just press it 2 times. You will get a button here. You can change the size of the button. I am making it some bigger so that all of you who are using it the mobile, you can see it and see how is the color purple is coming. The text color purple is coming. How is the text color purple is coming? We have used it. We have used this four color of the form. We have used it this color purple. That is why the text on the button is coming purple. Any text on this form will come as in purple color because we have chosen this property from here. And the font we have chosen is Microsoft Sans. Okay, so this will be the font. This is the font in which the button is written. Okay, now let's click on the button. The moment we clicked on this button, see, the property of the button is showing. The property of the button is showing here, and all these properties of the button is there. Okay, the text. Suppose the text you don't want to be written button 1 here. You don't want that button 1 is written, and you wanted to write something like enter. That if the user click on this, some message is displayed. We have to make a program on that. So we click on this button 1 and write the name enter. Enter. Write the name enter and click outside. So here we have got enter now. So anybody, if he will have to click this button to run the program. Just we will see. So when we click on this button control, this is called a control because we have got it from the common controls. See, this is the list. So this control, when we have got this clicked on this control, we can see the properties of this control in this property box. So we have changed one property of this control. We have written enter in place of button 1. Okay, and what else we can change it? What else property? Suppose four color, the written enter is written. You don't want the four color in this color, and you want it in some other red color. Suppose I want it in red color. I will just click on red and see my text message has become red. The button 1 has become red now. So we can change our color from these properties of the button. This is the properties of the button 1. And the font is this. The font, any font we can choose. Any font we can choose from here, from this list. So we have got a whole list of font here, and this this font will be a bit thick, but we can make it like this also. This font also we can choose. Okay, so the font name is something different. Show card Gothic. This name of this font is Show Card Gothic, and we are using 22.2 point of this font. So this is the font. We can change the font also, but it's not looking that nice. Let's use some normal font. Let's use some normal font. We can use Gramond bold. Okay, so enter. So this is the font that we have used for our button. And now what else can we change it from the properties of this? Back color. Oh, no. That was better. That was better. Info was better. It was light. That is why it was better. And back color, it is fine. The name. Okay, we have to click on this first. The name in the code will be button 1. The name of this in the code will be button 1. The enter is written here. The text is enter. But the name in the code, we will see the code, how the codes are written. In the code, the name of this control will be button 1. Okay, just remember it. And what else can we do? What else can we do? Auto size, autofill, background, image none, cursor none, dock, font. Font we have used. Font is the main thing, that 4 color, logged image. These are the different properties which we can change. Okay, these are the different properties which we can change. The 4 color, you can change it from here. Main is the 4 color of the. Okay. So these are the things we can change. Now, so we have a form. We have changed the properties of the form, and we have a button control in our form. Acha. What is our plan? Our plan is that if the user clicks on this button, then a message is displayed. That, hey, we are loving our Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. Okay. Whenever a user click on this enter button, a message is displayed that we are loving Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. Okay. So let's write our first code. Are you ready? Are you ready to write your first codes? Okay. So let's click on here. See, when you double click on the button control, got it? This is the form tab, and this is the code tab. There are 2 tabs in our window. This is the form tab. Anytime we can switch to our form tab, and anytime we can switch to our code tab. This is the code tab, form 1 VB, and this is the form tab where we design our application. Form 1 VB design. So the design is this form tab, and the form 1 which is written, form 1 VB, is the code tag. So we double clicked on this enter button. And we landed up in this code page. Okay, we landed up in this code page, and here we have to write our code. Here we have to write our first code in Visual Basic 2010 Express. So See, all the codes that we write is between this private sub and end sub. This is private sub where the public class, what is the name of the form displayed here? Display. We have changed the name of the form, and in the code we have changed the name, and the name we have given is display. That is why in place of form 1 in the code, that form is called display here, but we did not change the name of the button 1. We did not change the name of the button 1, we only changed the text of the button 1. So the name of button 1 in the code is button 1 only. Okay. So button 1 between the private sub and end sub, this is the automatic message that is already filled in your codes. This is already done by the Visual Basic creators. We just have to write our codes here. Okay, and writing the code is bit tricky. Here, always in any language, you must know how to write the code. You must follow a correct syntax of writing the code. So we have to make the button as a message box opener. So we have to, for a message box, to get a message box, there is a code that is called MSGB. This is the message box. Message box, just click on this. The message box we have got. After the message box, you just need to give the bracket, and if in the bracket you will write your message in the quotes, double inverted comma. And what is our message? What is our message? I am loving Visual Basic 2010 Express. Okay, close the inverted comma, close the bracket. So this is our code. Okay, this is our code, and let's see how. Now we have written the code, and what to do after writing the code? What we always do after writing the code in any language, we run the codes. Okay, run the code is called debugging. Debugging, and this is the debugging button. We can start debugging from here, or we can click on this debugging menu and click on this start debugging. When we click on it, see, just see what we have got. We have got our application here. We can change it any place. We have got a button and we have got a form window. The button and the window. Let's click on the button. This is the button. I clicked on it. What the message that we are getting? I am loving Visual Basic 2010 Express. So we have written our first code. It is so easy to write the codes in VB. Okay, I am loving Visual Basic Express. Just click on OK to remove this. Got it? It is so easy. Just one line of the code we had to write. Just one line of the code and we got our application. Every time you will click it, you will get this message. Anybody, if he clicks it, he will get the message. Okay, because we have made this button control as the trigger. This button control acts like a trigger, and when this trigger is clicked, an event is created. This is called creating an event. When we click on the button, an event is created. And what is the event? When we click on this, an event is that we get a message box. Getting the message box is the event that we are creating, that we have created. Okay, so clicking on a button in Visual Basic is like creating an event. This is called event. Okay, always remember, event word means this only, that when we click on something, some things happen. Like when you click on the switch of your fan, the fan starts. The starting of the fan is an event. But how was that event done? started by clicking on the switch, by switching it on. An event was created, the fan started moving. So here the event gets created when we click on this enter button. When we click on this enter button, an event is created, that is, a message box is appearing. Okay, this is called event. So this is the event and this is our application display. This is our application and this is our button. All the applications that we will make in Visual Basic Express will be in this shape only. It will be in the shape of this form and we will create it. Don't worry. We will create so many different types of forms and see, this is the message box. Okay, this is the message box. Code box. This is the code box where we write our codes. And this is very important. This is very important. And writing the code in correct syntax will only enable to run the program better. And we have seen our windows, we have seen our property windows also in the VB design. In the design, we have seen the windows and this is the immediate window. This is the immediate window where our code is error or the thing is shown here and this is our form and we have got this, created this and here you will click on it, it won't run. This is not the application, this is the form. The application is this. This application was created after the form was designed. First we designed the form and then we written the code for this event. We have to write codes for the event. And what was the event? A message box had to pop up when we clicked on the trigger. Trigger was that button control. Okay, so this is called event and you have already seen that how we design the form and how we use the property windows. We can change the property of the form or any of the controls that we add in the form. We can add so many controls, like here we have added the button control. This is called a label control. Just click here and bring it inside. You will get one label. You will get one label. You can increase the size also. And if we don't have to write any code for that. Yeah, sorry. You don't have to write any code for this now. But you have got the label. You can get the label controls like this, or you can just need to double click here and the control will automatically come. You can just replace it anywhere you feel like. Anywhere you feel like you can take this labels. This is the different controls are there. These are the check boxes control and we use it when we use these check boxes when we have make such type of check boxes or the radio buttons. These are the radio buttons. So in some programs, applications, we have to use these radio buttons. These are the picture box. Picture box also we use so many times. Okay, date and time picker. This is the date and time control and you can use it in your applications when you make calendar or something like that. You can give the date, use the date and time picker. You can change everything from here, from the property window. So there are so many different types of controls are there available in the common control in the toolbox and we will use this when we make the programs. Okay, so we have made our program now, we have made our application now and we have run it also. Okay, it is not available and this one let's run it. Okay, so we have run it also and we have got this application and whenever we click on it, the display the message box will open. So what's next? After making, we have made the application, we have written the program and we have made the application, we have run the application also and now let's save the Visual Basic project. Let's save the project. Let's close all these things. Let's close all these things. And how to save this project? How to save this project? Okay, to save the project, go to File, and first go to File and okay, first close it. Go to File, close the project. When you close the project, then it will ask you, the application will ask you whether you want to save or discard the changes that you have made in the current project. So we want to save it. We will click on the Save Project. So by what name you want to save this project? The default name was Windows Application 1, but let's change the name Message Box, MSG BOX. Let's change the name to Message Box. And where, what location you want to save this, you will have to write the location here. Right now the default location is the C drive, but we will browse it and we will change the location on desktop. We will try to make a new folder for our VB projects, and we will write the name of this folder as VB projects, and then we will select this VB project folder, and in this folder we will save it. In this folder we will save it. Okay, so we have saved our project, and now we need to open our project. If you just close it, we can open our project from here. Open project. Okay, click on the open project, then you will get open project dialog box opens up, and you get to see the message box here. When you click on the message box, this is the application. This is the VB application that is in the message box. If you click on this, you get this application open on your system. Or if your system is off, suppose if this application is off, okay, then also you have this VB project folder on your desktop. We have saved it on our desktops. We can open it from here also. Go to message box. This is the application. Okay, and click on this, and our application is open, and we just need to, okay, see, this is the, our code is also okay. Let's debug it from here. Okay, and we get this application, and if we click on it, we get the message. So this is the way we save a project, and we open a project. So it is better that you save a project in any particular folder, like we have saved it in this folder on the desktop. So it is easy. The next time we have to see our project, we can just open it from here. So now there is one project, that is the message box project. A project is always there in a folder. So you need to click on the folder, double click, and see the application. When you click on this application, then only the file will open, the project will open. Okay, so how did you find it? It is good. I am telling you, it is good. When we go to the next chapter, you will see that it is all the more fun. Okay, it is all the more fun. So many things we will make. So many new kind of applications we can make. Okay, so till then, enjoy, and do read from the book also. In the book also, everything is given in a systematic manner, and you will find the definitions and all. So do learn them also, because when you will write the answers, then you will find them handy. Because just watching the video, you can understand the concept of the language, but you cannot learn the definitions and all. It is given in the book. So do read the book and do watch the video also. Hope you enjoyed. Chalo, bye.